Hello there. Here's a startling fact. Studies show that 7 out of 10 Americans over 60 have at least one eye condition. But here's the kicker. Most people don't realize it because there are often no symptoms in the early stages. But guess what? You can actually catch these warning signs early, right from the comfort of your own home. The 6 self-check methods I'm sharing today are based on the same principles that eye doctors use in their examinations. The grid test I'll show you later can detect macular degeneration with over 90%. Accuracy pretty amazing, right? So let's dive in and learn how to monitor your eye health step by step. Of course, these self-checks can't replace professional eye exams, but they can be that crucial first step in early detection. First check, basic vision test, the newspaper test secret. Let's start with a newspaper or book. Here's the key point, we're not just checking if you can see the words. Eye doctors look for much more specific things. For near vision testing, hold your newspaper at your usual reading distance, about 12 to 16 inches away. Cover one eye completely and read some small print, with the other eye for about 5 to 10 seconds. Then switch and test the other eye the same way. Here are the warning signs you shouldn't ignore. If text appears not just blurry, but doubled, that's called diplopia. If you see rainbow-colored halos around text, that could signal acute glaucoma. Also pay attention if there's a big difference in vision between your two eyes. Now let's check your distance vision. Look at a clock or sign about 15 to 30 feet away through a window. Watch carefully for these signs. Are numbers or letters blurrier than usual? Do object edges look less sharp? And here's a big one. Do lights at night appear to have streaks or halos around them? These symptoms often point to early-stage cataracts. Second check, peripheral vision test, the finger magic truth. Did you know that glaucoma is called the silent thief of sight? That's because it maintains your central vision until the very end, while gradually stealing your peripheral vision first. What's even scarier is that your brain automatically compensates for vision loss in one eye by using the other eye, so you might not notice anything's wrong. Here's how to do a simple visual field test. Cover one eye completely with your palm. Make sure no light gets through your fingers. With your other eye, stare straight ahead at one fixed point. Don't move your eyes at all, keep looking straight ahead. Use your other hand to wiggle your fingers in different areas. Around your peripheral vision, test all 8 directions up, down, left, right, and the diagonals. Don't miss these danger signs. If you can't see finger movement in certain directions, if parts of your vision seem like they're covered by a curtain, or if your vision feels like you're looking through a tunnel, let me share a real story. A 60-year-old discovered through this test that she couldn't see anything in her upper left field of vision. When she went to the doctor, she was diagnosed with early glaucoma. Because she caught it early, she was able to slow its progression with medication. Third check, color vision test, hidden warnings in colors. Here's something surprising. Changes in color vision aren't just normal aging. They can be early signs of macular degeneration or cataracts. The method is simple. Gather objects in bright colors. Red, green, blue, yellow. Check if each color looks as vivid as it normally does. Pay special attention to distinguishing between blue and purple. Watch for these changes. If colors overall seem to have a yellow or brown tint, that's a classic cataract symptom. If you're having trouble distinguishing red from green, or if colors look duller and less vibrant than before, make a note of it. Fourth check, straight line distortion test, the amazing grid secret. This test is absolutely fascinating. It's called the Amsler Grid Test, and it's one of the most effective ways to detect macular degeneration early. Do you know what macular degeneration is? It's a condition affecting the central part of your retina called the macula. If it gets worse, you could completely lose your central vision. But if caught early, we can slow its progression. You'll need a checkered dishcloth, graph paper, or even a window screen will work. Here's the exact method. Hold the grid about 12 inches from your eye. Cover one eye completely and focus on one point in the center of the grid. Keep your gaze fixed on that center point, but use your peripheral vision to observe the entire grid. Check if all the straight lines look straight. These are the danger signs that mean you need to see a doctor immediately. If straight lines look wavy like water, if parts of the grid appear blurry or distorted, if you see dark spots or blank areas near the center, or if the grid squares don't look uniform in size, here's another real story. A 70-year-old man noticed the grid looked wavy during this test and went to see his doctor right away. He was diagnosed with wet macular degeneration in its early stages. He started injection treatments, and because he caught it early, he was able to minimize his vision loss. Fifth check: light sensitivity and night vision. Warning signs on dark roads. Sound familiar? Driving at night is scarier than it used to be. Or oncoming headlights are just too bright now. These symptoms aren't necessarily just due to age. Here are the checkpoints for light sensitivity. Does it take more than 5 minutes for your eyes to adjust when moving from bright to dark spaces? Do you see star-shaped glare around car headlights or streetlights? Do you have trouble keeping your eyes open in sunlight with tears streaming down? Does your TV or smartphone screen seem much brighter than it used to? Pay special attention to these symptoms. If you see rainbow-colored halos around lights, that could suggest acute glaucoma. If you have trouble distinguishing objects at night, or if you're losing your depth perception when going downstairs, take note. These are all classic early signs of cataracts. Sixth, check eye area examination. What your mirror reveals. Look in the mirror and carefully observe these things. First, check your eyelids. Are they drooping enough to cover your pupils? When you close your eyes completely, do they actually close all the way? Are there small bumps or inflammation along the eyelid edges? Are your eyelids turning inward, causing your eyelashes to poke your eye? Next, examine your pupils and the whites of your eyes. Is the black part of your eye looking cloudy or whitish? That's a clear sign of cataracts. Are your pupils different sizes? Do they look oval-shaped instead of round? For the whites of your eyes, are there yellow spots or patches? Is there persistent redness? Have the whites turned yellowish? Don't forget about tears and dryness. Do tears flow continuously for no reason? Do your eyes feel gritty, like there's sand in them? Do your eyes make noise when you blink? Do you wake up with excessive eye discharge? Emergency situation recognition. If these symptoms appear, get to an emergency room or eye doctor within 24 hours. Here are the immediate danger signs: sudden severe eye pain with headache, rapid vision loss within hours, flashing lights that won't go away or floating black spots, parts of your vision covered as if by a curtain, or any injury to your eye area or the eye itself. This is especially important if you have diabetes or high blood pressure. Regular check schedule and record keeping. Here's the recommended checking schedule for general cases. Ages 60 to 70 should check monthly, and over 70 should check every 2 weeks. If you have risk factors, check more frequently. With diabetes or high blood pressure, check every 2 weeks. If you have a family history of glaucoma or macular degeneration, check every 2 weeks. If you have severe nearsightedness, check monthly. If you've had previous eye surgery, consult with your doctor. Here's a simple recording method. Mark your results on a calendar. Use a circle for normal, an X for abnormal, and note what symptoms, and a triangle for questionable results. These records are incredibly helpful when you visit your eye doctor. The importance of professional exams. No matter how well you do these home checks, they can't replace professional examinations. Essential professional tests include eye pressure measurement for glaucoma diagnosis, retinal examination to check your retina's condition, OCT scans for precise diagnosis of macular degeneration and glaucoma, and visual field tests for accurate peripheral vision assessment. Recommended professional exam schedule. Ages 60 and up should have exams 1 to 2 times per year. With diabetes or high blood pressure, every 6 months. With family history of glaucoma, every 6 months. If you already have eye conditions, follow your doctor's recommended schedule. Action plan. How did you find these 6 self-check methods? Remember, use newspaper reading for basic vision checks, finger tests for peripheral vision, color changes for early disease detection, grid patterns for macular degeneration screening, light sensitivity for cataract warning signs, and mirror checks for eye area conditions. You can now take charge of protecting your precious vision. Many people think my eyes don't hurt, so they must be fine. But over 80% of serious eye diseases have no pain in their early stages. Start today. Do these 6 checks during the first week of every month. Don't ignore even small changes and consult a specialist immediately. If anything seems questionable, may you continue to see this beautiful world with healthy eyes for years to come. If this video helped you, please subscribe and don't forget to share it with other seniors in your life